Okay, welcome back. I'm Durin the Hermit. We're continuing with STALKER, Shadow of Chernobyl, with the Starter Pack 2017 mod. And let's get to it.
Well, good hunting, Stalker.
Thanks, Sid. Just as a quick rundown, I already did the very first beginning mission of the game. It has you come over here to the car park to fight a bunch of bandits and rescue Nimble. And now I've got a couple of side quests here to do. First I'm going to destroy the boar lair here for Wolf, and I'm going to purge an area of mutants for Sid, and that's before I cross up to this mission and go underneath the tunnel there and continue on into the rest of the game. There we go. I'll equip my double barrel shotgun. Got my little silenced pistol here and my double barrel. Didn't finish reloading. So I'm going to come over here. I'm just going to do a couple side quests. I'm going to kill a layer of boars over here for Wolf. Do a quick save before I go. And there's usually just 2 or 3 of them, and they can be pretty tricky. They're a little more difficult than the dogs. They got a little more health. There they are over there. Come on, boars. Shotgun shuffle here, because I'm a little more maneuverable than they are. There we go. No boar hoof. No boar hoof. Now there's a couple boxes over here, and I believe there's some goodies. Some jellyfish. And a stone blood, 2 goodies. Excellent. Now again, I'm stockpiling my artifacts, because eventually, later in the game, you meet up with some scientists, and they pay the most for artifacts. And in the meantime, they can be used for completing quests and the like. Alright, so I finished this for Wolf. Hey, buddy. Good job. Cool, and he gave me yet another artifact. Does he have another job? Mutants at the farm. I'll destroy some mutants at the farm. Excellent. So that gives me a quest on the other side of the embankment there. I will go... Actually, before I do that, I'm going to do a side detour, because I also know there's some artifacts up here. There's a anomaly field up this way, and it's a little radioactive, but again, I have my Merc suit that gives me radiation. There we go.
Just think about it, man. Next time, it could be you in this place. And you'll be extremely careful with anomalies. As soon as you hear the detector beeping, grab the bolts and toss them in front of you. Alrighty, talk to you.
Bolts. And if you see any significant number of STALKER playthroughs, there's another jellyfish, you'll see that bolts are the standard way of detecting if an anomaly is there. Another jellyfish. Very nice. So up here there are yet another 2 more artifacts. You can use the bolts to activate those, and you throw them in front of them, and if you see no anomaly activation, you're good to go forward. But still, you want to be really careful around anomalies. Anomalies represent one of the 3 types of hazard you face in the zone. Well, I guess 4 if you include radiation. But 3 types of hazard. You have the static environmental hazard of the anomalies. You have the mutants, which generally...
You got the loot?
It's my loot, Sid. You can't have it. You have the mutants, which generally represent up close and personal. They get right up next to you and start attacking you with melee attacks. And then, of course, there's the humans with their guns and their distance attacks. So you get a nice variety in the categories of dangers you have there. But they're all constantly intermixed, and you get an interesting dynamic with the threats in the game. And after you play the game, you get used to the anomalies, so they just become kind of a thing. More boars. Are you going to come after me? Or are you going to take off? More boars. I'm just running past all the animals. The mutants themselves will fight. And the various groups of mutants, and STALKERs as well, will generally just move about on their own throughout the zone. Okay, there's another group of mutants here to purge for Sid, and it's a bunch of wild dogs, I believe. Aha. There's one. Sprint around to keep them from getting too close. Oh, he's got me. Nope, bad. You keep moving and the AI is not so good at getting a bead on you. And I call this the shotgun shuffle, where you unload your double barrels at close range and then just kind of run around in circles to kind of get them off of you, give you a chance to reload. Now here's a fortunate side effect I didn't really think about. When dogs get scared, they run off. When they're by themselves, you start taking out the group. And it makes kind of a pain in the butt when you're doing the clear mutant quests. Okay, so I'll take this quest while I'm at it. I was supposed to meet with Journeyman to clear the embankment, but he's already dead. And that's a scripted part of the game. There's nothing you can do to save him, from what I understand. Okay. So dogs ran up here. Eventually, after they de-aggro, they slowly come back. But I hate having to wait that long. But once... Aha. Nope, that's still not all of them. There's still one left. Alright. Anything up in here? I heard some shooting over there, so I suspect one of the dogs might have run off towards the military at the embankment that way. I don't want to mess with them yet. Eventually I'm going to kill them. But it's kind of an old stalker tradition to eventually take out the military at the embankment. Although you can just pay them to cross, I don't want to pay them. It's not even very much money. It's kind of the principle of the thing. And knowing that by killing them I can get even more loot. Oh, I hear a barking. Oh. Dog whining over here. Where'd you go? There you are. There we are. No tails from the dogs, but that's okay. They're not very valuable. You do eventually find someone who gives you a quest for them. Okay, the electro anomaly. You basically have to wait for these series of electro anomalies to clear through. See, the timing allows it to starts activating up behind me as I go, so you kind of get wedged in between. But it's just a matter of being patient. Now, when you activate them with a bolt, you can technically run through them. It gives you a second or two to sprint, but I'm just going to be patient. It's not an actual lootable body there. There you go.
So, Mark 1, regarding Strelic, a stalker by the name of Fox is coming back from a raid. Looks like he had a rough time and needs help. He came back with some type of critters all over him. He says he won't last long. He just might know something about Strelic. You've got to go see him right now. Here are his coordinates.
Alright, so Sid's telling me that Fox is coming back. And he's got some sort of critter. I know what kind of critter. He's being swarmed by blind dogs. So I'm going to go over here and help Fox. Hey, buddy. He's got some dog corpses lying around. Here, have a med kit. Stand up, stand up. Might notice something about Strelic. Thanks for the info. Alright, and now, more dogs are going to come. And if you help Fox, you get more money. I don't know exactly where they come from. I think they come from over here somewhere. No, they're coming from over here. Now again, the AI will know. Oops, he already got that one. Oh, nope, nope. Nope, don't let them swarm me. Oh, he's just sitting. Oh, no, he's not. He's dead and glitching. Groovin' dog. Oh, man, I love AI glitches. Hey, Fox. Ah, and he gave me money. Thank you, pal. Tell me something interesting? Oh, just the other day, Otter died. Poor Otter. He will be missed. Actually, I have no idea who he was. Maybe he was a jerk. If he was a jerk, then I'm glad he's dead. Screw you, Otter. You jerk. I'm getting a bunch of dogtails here. Cool. Good loot. Alright, I saved Fox. Do a little looting in this little structure here. There's a few things you can get. Let's see. Anything in this back room? No, it's all upstairs. Climb up the ladder. And this is another good safe spot. Mutes can't really get you up here. I remember first playing the game and getting this far, and I thought I was far into the game. I'm past the embankment. I'm past the military. Oh my goodness! I've passed herds of wild boars and such. But no, this isn't very far at all. Nothing in that stash because it hasn't been activated yet. Speaking of stashes, there's quite a few lying around. I'm gonna go do this one more quest, get a couple stashes around here. And then I'll be heading back down to turn in these quests. Ah, there we go. Make sure I get all the items. First and foremost, there's a stash out this way. And I know there's a couple of dogs. And sometimes you get some stalker hunters by these rocks. I'll climb up on the rocks so the dogs can't get me. Can't really make them out because it's super gloomy right now. That's alright, I'll take a risk. I have a quick save right back there. There we go. And a droplets minus radiation artifact. Excellent. That's exactly what I eventually wanted to get. Alright. Very good. That gives me minus endurance as well, so I don't want to use it quite yet. But, no, that's a very good find. This weather is nice and gloomy, but wow. It's hard to see anything. Alright, so over here at this little ruined complex, there's a bunch of fleshes to kill. And fleshes are kind of probably the wimpiest enemy, wimpiest mutant in the game. They're not very threatening. They'll generally even run away from you even if you haven't killed all their buddies yet. But they're kind of pushovers, but they take a few extra hits from your shotgun. Just because they're, you know, big fat mutant pigs. Alright, and there's a corpse back here. Oh, hey, buddy. Looks like he had a shotgun for me. And it is in poorer condition than mine, so I'll just take it back and sell it. There's furthermore a stash over this way. I'm sure there's no other fleshes in here. There is. Come on, buddy. Kill the mutant. I want to make sure if I can get parts from flesh, because again, eventually you get side quests to turn in a part of a mutant body, and having a few of them on hand when it comes up is super convenient. It's like basically an extra couple, 5 medkits. That's really good. But yeah, if you have a monster part on hand when you get the quest, it's like an extra several thousand rubles right off the bat. Okay. So there's another stash up here, but I'm going to get that after I defeat the military. I'm going to go down to the farm there, get that stash. There's also a corpse there to get. A couple stashes down there. Well, you know what? I am going to go through this way. Because it is a pain in the butt to go through the tunnel the other direction. To go against the timing of the electrodes. So I'm going to turn off my flashlight. Not that there's much to see right now anyway. You see on my radar upper left, you see the contacts popping up. There's several military guys around here. So I'm just going to go really slow through this part. I hope they don't see me. Lower left, where you see my stance, you see my crouch there. Oh, they see me. They're about to see me. They're about to see me. They see me. Are they aggroed? I don't think they're aggroed. Because again, you have the situation where you can pay them to let you through. So maybe oh. And another anti-rad artifact. Excellent. Alright. Back for the reward. And I'm going to just take a running jump. Let's run on down here. Do a quick save, because I'm going to be messing with anomalies. Is there an artifact in there? Yes, there is. See if I can get it out of there. You can actually shoot any item in the... Well, not any item. But like guns or other items that other characters might drop. You can actually shoot them. And it'll move them around. But if you do that with guns... something sees me. I don't know if they're going to be aggro. But if you shoot guns to move them... There we go. Another stone flower. Anyway, to continue my thought, if you shoot guns to move them, it causes them damage. And when you pick them up, they like have no health whatsoever. Alright, so I don't know if what saw me was just militaries over there or a mutant nearby. I want to be careful regardless. Let's come up here. Because sometimes a bloodsucker can spawn here. And normally it doesn't spawn this early in the vanilla game. But again, I'm running with Zone Reclamation Project, so I don't know exactly what they do about tweaking spawn rates. Usually you don't get full A-life on an area until after you've done all the story-related stuff in that area. And yet a third anti-rad artifact. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I think that awareness is just the military over there at the Cordon, and I don't know if they're coming to attack me yet. Doesn't look like it. They probably have gotten closer by now. Alright, so I'm going to be careful of jumping off of here. Alright, here we go. We're doing another Cordon secret going on. I'm going to climb up on top of this truck. I'm going to go over there at that ledge, take a running jump, and leap. And we got a little box here, a bunch of ammo, and a silencer. Excellent. So when I do get an assault rifle, probably when I kill the military gentleman over there, I will also have a silencer ready to go for it. Do a quick save as we come in here. There is also a corpse. Make sure there's no baddies around. Yeah, a couple items, nothing major. Come over here, and there is a bandit jacket on the ground. And if you missed the earlier merc suit hidden in the rookie village, finding the bandit jacket would be a step up. Alright, nothing else here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to there's a couple more stash objects over here. I don't know how long I've been playing. I should set up a timer. I will go over here and check out these stashes as well. This is another option to getting around the military. You can just come around this way. Gotta watch out for the anomalies. I'm used to spotting them just because I've played this game so much. But anomaly right there. One moment, my dog wants to get out. Alright, there we go. Drink some of my tea and let's go on. Alright, over here there's a couple of stashes. One of them is on top of a train car. See, there's the gap in the fence. You can run down here and just cross the fence that way. You never have to deal with the military, the embankment at all if you don't want to, but I kind of want to. Up. And you see my radiation is going up like crazy. Let's equip some of those anti-rad artifacts that I was so proud of. Have myself some vodka here. And look, they're on top of the train car. Shotgun shells and a shotgun. And furthermore, a stash right down here. Another jacket. And my health is getting really low. This radiation is really doing a number on me. Safe. Get on top of these rocks because there's dogs around here. And you see my radiation going down pretty steadily, thanks to my anti-rad artifacts here. But my health is also decreasing fairly steadily. Dogs have spotted me. I don't know how you spotted me, dogs. You're supposed to be blind. Get some more food. I don't want to use my one anti-rad yet. I'll have plenty of need to use my anti-rads once I get to the garbage. That's a very radioactive spot. You see off in the distance is a campfire there. Sometimes stalkers go over there and hang out. Let's go over there and see what's going on. See if anybody's around. And it doesn't look like there is. Oh, a dog's coming after me? I don't want to mess with some dogs. Taking an awful risk is kind of sprinting through the fields this way. This one reduces endurance, so I'll remove that since I don't need any anti-rad help right now. Oh, there's a boar over that way. Anomalies on the hill. Come around this way. Might be dogs. Take it a slow, easy walk here. Crouch. Notice that my endurance is coming back up. Oops, something's nearby enough to see me, so I'll just take off right now. Now, I don't know if the bandits over here might have respawned yet. Sometimes they do. In the vanilla game, they can do a really quick respawn rate. We still see corpses lying around, so it may not be the case. Yep, and my buddy's still there, so we're good. Bandits have not yet respawned. Cleared on a whole bunch of stashes. I don't think we cleared on all of them. Oh, I'll get that in the next episode. There's also a couple med kits or something there. Not in a stash. There's a few preset stashes like that that are out in the open, and they're just items lying around. But stashes properly, they're the actual little lootable containers that are scattered all around the map, and they're generally empty. There's a few that have some stuff in them when you first arrive at a spot, but generally they're empty until you kill a stalker, search his body, and if you've been noticing in the lower left corner, sometimes they'll tell you that you've discovered a stash location. I guess the conceit is that you've scanned through their PDA, because all stalkers have a PDA. That you've scanned through their PDA and found a spot where they've written about some stash that they've stashed. And that's how you get like random loot throughout the game. It's not like the Fallout style of games where all lootable containers are randomly populated. Although there are some mods that do that. I've seen it pop up in a couple of playthroughs. And but not in this one. It's keeping it as close to vanilla gameplay as possible. Zone Reclamation Project really just tries to polish up bugs, major bugs and crashes, and it has a whole lot of options for adding certain other features in the game. Like it has options to add like a sleeping bag, sleep mechanic at all. The original game did not have an option for sleeping to pass time. Everything went by in real time. You can add in stuff like repair mechanic, even though all your items have a durability that slowly goes down. The vanilla game had no straightforward provision for repairing. I'm here for the job. $1,000, bunch of slugs. I don't want slugs. I need a job. Let's see. I do not have a meat chunky yet. I'll probably be getting one in the garbage. But
What is this shit?
okay. Not interested at the moment. So let's just sell him some stuff. A couple bandit jackets. Ooh, that's so much rubles. A lot of mods reduce the value of a lot of loot. So you can't just get super rich by selling off a couple bandits worth of items. Sell that. I got so much of this ammo, and eventually it's just going to be obsolete. Sell that.
Some pretty good stuff you've got there.
I know. Alright. He still doesn't have any 9x19 rounds, so the fact that he sells an MP5 is just kind of stupid. So I'll go deposit
You've made my day.
excess. Maybe I'll take a bulletproofing artifact. I have two anti-rad artifacts to deal with them. I can take both my bulletproofing artifacts, actually. Deposit the blind dogs, silencer, because I don't need it yet. And I have nothing that shoots this ammo yet, so I'll stash that for now. Starting to get plenty of shotgun ammo for the time being. Okay, so those had 5, and that gives me minus 10 to radiations. That balances me out perfectly. This has some damage to it, so its stats have started to go down. I'll hold on to the minus endurance artifact and stash the other minus rad artifact. No, I might as well hold on to them both. You can see from my my weight limit, I just got tons of inventory space. There. Pull my shotgun here. Okay, make sure it's reloaded. Alright, and I'm going to call it here for this next episode. Next episode I'll probably be finishing off a couple random quests in Cordon. I don't want to leave Cordon until it gets nighttime. And right now, as you can see, it's just about in the middle of the day. And after midnight, electro artifacts around electro anomalies appear. And those are the ones that give you boosts to your endurance. So in the next episode, I'll probably be taking out the military guys at the Cordon, getting these other 2 quests, and probably killing off these guys up here in the north and getting more loot, and then charging it back down here in Cordon. There's a lot of back and forth in Stalker, but that's what we'll be doing next episode. Thank you for joining me. I'm Duran the Hermit, and you have a great day.